I'ma at you like that's me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me, baby girl. Dance, let me see you twirl. Home girl. The whole world, show the whole world. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice over y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like that's me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me. Yo, that Drake did that, baby girl. So this, what just now happened, right? I don't know. I feel like somebody sending death magic on top of the death magic is being sent. You got the covens and shit following me. They trying to get me in these deadly fucking accidents. These
Computer style of the unibrow.
okay, like I said, because this shit, the Wi-Fi is bad. But yeah, I take pictures and I put them on Google and I call the company that's on the back and I give them all the numbers, the US dot number, all that shit. So every time somebody, even if somebody's sending Death Magic and a dumbass tractor trailer truck driver want to go ahead and try to get me in an accident, then yeah, you're exposed. Pictures taken, your job knows, and so does social media, Google. And I've been on Google for so long that my Google reviews rank at the top. So it's even better than social media because nobody can go and manipulate it and, try to do like damage control and shit. Nobody can do that. So my Google reviews stand. And then millions and millions of I'll say hundreds of thousands of people, they wind up seeing this shit. And it's so funny, guys. It's like, damn, over the years, you're exposed. And what I'm saying is you're deadly, you're a reckless driver, you're switching, you're jumping out of lanes in upcoming traffic. So you literally see the traffic coming and you choose to just jump out of your lane and switch lanes, almost causing a wreck. Like the front of my car would have hit the back of that motherfucker because you jumping out of your lane from the right to the left when you see me coming out of the tunnel. So I took the pictures I needed to take, got all the numbers, the license plate number, the MDOT number, the the rider number, and even the little service number on the back and the license plate. I called the company, Schmidt Bread Company. I let them know what just now happened in a very descriptive way. I provided all the numbers that they needed. I took pictures. I took pictures of the back of the truck all the way up to where the driver's face was at. Took pictures of his dumb ass. He's sitting up there looking, no, look proud, bitch, because you almost had me running to the back of you. And now I took my time to write a thorough Google review with all his information on there, saying that he needs to be fired, and if he is to be consequence without fire, he needs to be retrained. He does not need to come back out and be responsible for any truckload. And then I even encourage anybody that sees these pictures, and I wrote the in text all of the information, the same thing that is in the pictures. So if people are behind that vehicle, they can actually follow suit as well. See, these people that get away with doing shit, like I said, whether it's death magic from across the seas all the way here and this shit is happening, the thing is, I'm gonna be in control of the way it happens. I'm not about to let this stuff manifest in my life the way that they will want, the chaos. I see it. I see what's happening, and I've been seeing it before it started getting so bad. But now I see how the minds are almost like spaces. It's like a gap in the mind. So people are easily controlled, manipulated, all of these things. And just how he did, it's like, what would make you was already going straight. It was already a straight path. I'm coming up, like, what would make you just, like you in the, like, literally, I don't even think these truck drivers realize they could flip that shit over too. You can flip your whole tractor trailer over just coming over like that, being unemotionally stable, being emotionally unstable. I don't know what the fuck be on your mind. And then when you look in the fucking car, they just like don't want to look, like don't want to break us. Like, what the fuck is going on? For real. So at the end of the day, instead of me Because that shit scared the shit out my daughter too. Like, you driving a fucking tractor trailer. Why is your emotion so fragile? Why is it that you see cars coming and you make a last minute decision to be like, oh, I don't want nobody in front of me. Let me get over. Do you know how much damage that would have been? And the crazy thing is, like I said, if I would have got over into my left hand lane, then it was cars speeding up. That literally see this shit. These cars were speeding the fuck up. Like I said, all these deadly citizens. We gotta remember attacks from Iran, all of this shit. So all these deadly citizens, they want this type of calamities out here, and I see it. Yo, if I wasn't driving since I was like a young teenager, I would be fucked up right now. And this is the reason why I'm like telling my daughter, I don't even want you to learn how to drive right now. Last year when she was 14, it was something. But the more and more the years get worse, and they continue to lie and be like, oh, we're getting people out of here and all this, but the city continue to be even more saturated. Like, come on now. It's nowhere to no, it's not good for no teenager to drive. And I think that's the idea. Like, they want more of, these foreigners to come over here and have opportunities than the people that already reside here. So when it comes to like the days we used to take our teenagers to like the little parking lots and the school parking lots and shit like that, and let them drive around. No, because everywhere you go is crowded, is motherfuckers there. It's not the same. And then nobody got common courtesy. So if you have a teenager that's just trying to get out there and learn how to drive on the road, you got all these grown ass, overgrown, barren ass adults that don't, half of them, majority, I feel like it's more fucking foreigners over here than it is Americans at this point. Because we got to keep in mind, it's been a wave of Americans that moved out of the country. This shit seemed like a swap, and like motherfuckers here that don't belong here, and they taking the opportunities, and it's by design. It's by design. Like, they don't want to have a new wave of drivers, because they trying to take all the drivers that off the street that they could control in the first place. So for them to even make it like a thing, like, oh yeah, this is a beautiful, driving is a beautiful thing, or something that we really want to do, that shit ain't happening. They don't want people out here driving around. So this goes right with their new world order agenda, to just sit there, to just allow shit like this to happen, and allow other people and know their deadly ways. Like I said, I done got into 2 different accidents. None of them was the people that lived in this or from this country, born and raised. These is people, one of them came over on a visa, the other one was a Velasquez. So it's the same shit. I don't know if how he was here, but they wasn't black or white. Motherfuckers coming over here that started fucking accidents and shit. So at the end of the day, now we have to really, really think about our youth. We have to think about the future of, what the fuck is gonna happen with them, because the summer jobs. Let me tell you something. With this little shit that they doing, let me tell you something about these summer jobs and youth work in Baltimore City. I don't know how it's working for Baltimore County, but a lot of y'all love to send y'all kids off for the summer, and don't really second question anything. But with all these foreigners coming over here now, in those youth work packets, we got papers in there from Homeland Security. What the fuck do a U.S. born citizen gotta sign something from Homeland Security? And I'm gonna tell you something. It's been programs that tried to get my daughter to attend, and when I went through the paperwork, it had Hispanic people names in it that the shit was already completed out and filled out. So let's say I wasn't even paying attention, and I'm signing off on a Hispanic boy paper who mother ain't signed on that shit. Like, how do you even mix the paperwork up? And that it is almost like they trying to get our kids taken for real. Like, these little summer jobs and shit that used to be cool for us. Like, I know I worked youth works when I was in the 8th grade and everything, but when Homeland Security, and then I'm asking questions, right? Because we live in the county, my daughter goes to the city school, and I was asking questions like, why is Homeland Security papers in this packet? And when I asked, nobody wanted to answer my question. And so they was like, I had emailed, like a couple of people had asked, nobody answered my question. And then I get an email back talk about, oh, your daughter is not a city resident, so she can't come to youth works. That's because I was asking questions. They don't want nobody to ask questions. And notice they never even explained to me why they even had that paper in there so that I could at least have the knowledge to be like, okay, that's why. But no, they don't want people to know that shit because they understand the average city mother or father that's sending their kid to school is not going to put too much time into, investigating what's going on, the paperwork, or probably don't even notice the Homeland Security shit. They probably just signing that shit and sending it back to school. So there, now your kids gonna get played with all summer. So this is something that I feel like, especially black kids, need to fucking know because the last school my daughter went to, and it was a regular public school, that shit was infiltrated with a whole, like, all them kids all the parents that they let them, yo, that shit they was deep as a bitch. It was to the point where we did a announcement show. What was it, like the little award show and stuff? And they asked us to stay over an extra half an hour just so that they could read all the Hispanic kids awards. So the schools are infiltrated with them. It's easy to lose your kid up in a school. Then in the county they talk about, oh, we losing funding or whatever, and they about to make the classes bigger, and all of the kids is going to be in the classes together. So yeah, it's so crazy how they doing this shit. And with the lack of resources for our children, like y'all took every fucking resource at like camps and everything you gotta pay for. Or if it is like they got this what is it, super kids camps and stuff like that, is always subject to some bullshit. And now that they didn't mix these motherfuckers from over the wall in with us, everything that all the procedures and protocols that they do, I guess because of discrimination or whatever, we got to do. But it don't make sense if you a U.S. born citizen. What the fuck do what I'm doing got to do with Homeland Security, the embassy, or anything? Why is these papers in the package? So with that being said, it's already letting us know that they don't bank on, the world is not banking on our black kids working at anywhere, making any money over the summer, doing anything. And at the end of the day, they want to incentivize things like like, if so, let's say your kid got to go to summer school or something like that. They want to incentivize that shit. They like, we will pay your kid, like youth works are paying children to go to summer camp, go to like make up school. And the crazy thing is, I feel like that the fact that they are incentivizing that is going to be a clear way that is going to make the kids want to go to these schools. It's going to make a separation, because if you can pay me to go here, right? Now, in the midst of that, they've already taken, oh, kids can't have their phones. They can't have this, they can't have that. And we've seen like the highest numbers in grooming and all of these things happening, while the phones are being out of the schools. And now I feel like they in danger. They in danger of being swapped out. They in danger of being missing, just totally missing out of the schools. They're in danger of a lot of things because the exposure level to the students have opened up because you have other children involved in the school that is not from here. So the exposure to the outside world is way more to our children. It exposes them to things that they never would have ever had to experience had they not be mixed in. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like birds of a feather flock together, but they didn't have a choice in this. So everything that's happening, why the fuck do you think even outside of school, just in a regular world, it's an increase in kids being missing. Kids, teenagers being missing. This shit is by design. I'm trying to tell y'all. All this shit is by design, man. And when you got adults that's in these positions that's acting odd, you literally almost caused an accident. You got adults that's out here kidnapping. It's so many adults that's doing so many things. Don't just think the Minecraft adults, or what you call it, the Roblox adults are weird. It's a lot of adults that we see every day, and I don't really think y'all clock into their actions, like what the fuck they really doing, to understand that they not operating out of the right mindset. Like, wow. And I'm not supposed to protect my kids even harder, or start just making different decisions and choices. So yeah, I just feel like it's a new day. You got so many people out here. I've with the Okay, people was already doing like witchcraft and all of that shit, but I feel like all of that, these people coming over here is accessible. Like it's causing people, is their wickedness. Like, this is exactly why the Most High, he fucked Egypt up. The same reason, but it's almost like this is bringing Egypt all in one place. All of these different nations with all of their different beliefs and practices and all of that shit coming to America is causing the American people to waver, along with the movement of AI as well. People's minds is so scattered and fucked, and all of this stuff is causing a huge decline in even the people that we look up to just by roles. You would think like, okay, adults are the most upstanding people of our society. We can expect for adults to act a certain way, but these adults ain't acting a certain way. These motherfuckers acting dumb as shit. And I'm telling you, like, some of this stuff be pissing me the fuck off. Like, I already told y'all, the dude finesse 3 times, 2 times, 4 times, whatever the fuck his name is. I mean, I get it. His ass is making people dumb as shit. And it's like that mindset, that little sense of humor. If you can laugh at that and think that shit funny, it's not. Like, what about, like, it's retarded, but it ain't really funny. Like, if I went to a comedian show and paid $50 for a ticket and I seen a nigga get up there and do that, I'm be mad as shit. Like, I can't relate to that. Nobody in my life act like that. Why would they act like that? Like, what will cause you? Do countryness cause you to act like that? Do drink? Like, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. You feel me? Or you just trying to be a character? Cause like, is that your true personality? Maybe I haven't watched them enough, but I feel like a lot of people, they just getting entertained off of that dumb shit. And if you can be entertained off of that, then it's like your mindset is squished. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, you hear people say, damn, you can tell he put some thought into that. There's no thought into that. You can look at this motherfucker, ain't no thought into this joke. There's no thought in the comedic space. So when the humor matches the declination of even humor, like, when if you laughing, if my interest in humor, let me put it that way, if my interest in the basic elementary humor is peaked, I'm laughing at basic elementary, like, this, mind you, this is not coming from a 5-year-old. Like, I would be impressed if somebody 5 years old came up with that. Like, Merc. Like, it would be a little bit more wild, like, oh, this little boy into something. But when a grown ass man is doing it, and then you got people repeating that shit, it lets you know that the entirety, you don't have to do much to impress people. You don't have to do much to get people in your corner. You just got to act a certain way, and everybody just think it's hysterical. And now people dick riding you. Now everybody doing the dumbest shit ever. Like, the dumbest shit. Notice how only certain people was doing the Romeo jingle. Oh, let me try to come up with a jingle. But this fucking wave of retarded ass putting aluminum foil on your teeth and drawing on your face with markers and like, y'all love everywhere I go is there. And not to knock the different comedians, for putting their efforts into that or whatever. It is the new wave. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but what I'm saying is, it's not like even a Dave Chappelle. It's not like a Bernie Mac. It's not like a Cat Williams. So let's say these people actually become comedians. What is their 30-minute show going to look like? What is their hour show going to look like? What are they going to talk about? What's the topics? Because at the end of the day, this make y'all laugh. You know what I'm saying? So the quality and the thought put behind shit is not up there. It's not hitting shit. It's not hitting for shit. And when you realize that the majority of the people that you around find this type of shit funny, it's like the you understand the consciousness level has been reduced across the board. It doesn't take much to make people laugh at things. Yo, I fucking be laughing at fucked up shit. And I get it. We all got different reasons on why we have certain personalities or certain humors. But I thought at one point in life that Dave Chappelle was fucking dumb. I thought Dave Chappelle was like idiotic and shit like that. But to see this now, it's like, damn, I never thought it could get any worse. You know what I'm saying? I never thought it could get any worse. Dave Chappelle has male type of humor, like things that males would laugh at when they in a group together. But then he started putting some thought behind it and things like that, and then I started to appreciate some of the Dave Chappelle. But his earlier days and stages, and I'm just looking at his humor, I'm like, this is male comedy. Like, this is something that goofy ass males that sit together would fucking laugh at. Like, it's not for me. I like Cat Williams because literally he talk about fucked up shit that's real, and and it's true, and it be funny. So that is the type of shit I liked. But then it's like, you know what? I gotta open up my mind a little bit, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I enjoy a lot of different comedians. I actually met T.I. He came down here as a comedian. He was really funny. I love the style of comedy because he also was using real life situations that he went through with his family, and it was so relatable because he was like talk about his family and all of these things. It was so great, and I'm like, I like it. I paid to go see him behind the stage. He was really cool. He wasn't like acting like he was too much or whatever. And yeah, he was flirting with people. Like, it was a girl up there on that stage. I will never forget, had his ass blushing. She was a chocolate. She wasn't on the stage. She was sitting in front of him. And she was doing all this. Tiny got up that motherfucker fast as shit. She got up on that stage fast as hell and got her boo, like, go to the back, because he was definitely playing into that. I'm like, that's funny. But it's crazy how you can do all that. The tickets to see him was like $100 and something dollars, and nobody did that. But y'all wanted the free. On the other hand, I had some things in my mind, so I'm like, okay, I got my business plan. This is like coming straight from like me trying to do the marijuana dispensary shit. So I'm like, okay, I go in the back. Hey, I'm Eastside Maryjane. Let's do this dispensary. I'm trying, give him a little pitch, and he like asks him, the comedian, the Virginia guy, and he told me to send him my business plan, and then they never got back. So I don't know what the fuck was up with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that happened. I did shoot my shot on a business tip. And that's the way I do things. I don't just do, like little small shit. I always believe in doing it big. So yeah, I do's it. Like, people be like, I would have never done that. Well, guess what? You got to take a chance. When I take a chance, I take a motherfucking chance. I don't think about the little small shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. He was cool, and his comedy was great. Now, it's been people that have bored me the fuck out. Been taking, like, Marlon Wayans was pretty cool, right? He was here. He even stayed longer. He made the show go longer than what it really was supposed to be. He was really cool. He showed us some love. I was happy to see him. It was this fat ass comedian that came here. He couldn't even stand the fuck up, coming here trying to talk about some Cat Williams. When I was like, don't be talking about Cat. He stopped that shit real quick. But nobody else was like, people don't be loyal. People do not be loyal. How are you going? I bet you if Cat Williams came, everybody be licking his ass. But ain't nobody say shit about Dopey Cup. They would have let that man, fat ass comedian, keep talking about Cat Williams. They would have. I was like, Dopey talk about Cat in no Baltimore. The fuck? He shut that shit up. Like, learn how to work on your stamina. I mean, your leg to spine ratio, because you can't even stand up. You just sitting out there looking like a stuffed fucking, I don't know. But I ain't like that. But I used to stay in the little comedy place, and that's where it was at. But that's besides the point. Back to what I was talking about. The mental level, because we are sharing space with people with a declining mental level. God damn, it's almost like you have to fucking act for them, think for them, do all of the things for these people. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just watching people just crumble and fall. I'm just watching people crumble and fucking fall. What the fuck is he looking at? Like, he is all up in my face with the big old eyes. Just like this girl, this chick. This chick all in my face. Like, I wish, oh no, somebody pulled across from her. I was about to pull across from her. Like, you can't sit in the parking lot. She was actually outside of her car looking over here until I looked over there. And now she just like sitting in her car looking down at her phone, keep looking over here. It'd be weird shit like that. Until these people actually came from another country over here, it ain't that many people who's been sitting in parking lots. Like, normally you could just sit in the parking lot, might eat your food or something, about to do Grubhub. You ain't gotta worry about people parking across from you, putting them bright ass lights on you. You ain't gotta worry about people with extra dark ass tinted windows sitting next to you. Like, they bought the weird over here. That is, all of that shit is weird, and it came from them. And it be the girls and the guys. It ain't, they don't, it's all together. I just peep it, and this shit be weird. Like, if I didn't ever see her standing outside her car for, like, I seen you in my peripheral, but I'm trying to ignore you. Then when I look, you just got caught standing there looking, laughing and smiling and shit, and you just get in the car and just sit there. Like, are you gonna eat your fucking hoagie that you just got from Jersey Mike's or what? No, because you want to sit there and fuck with me. See, I'm an energetic person. Somebody can walk in a room with funky, nasty, negative energy, and I feel it. But the thing is, it's the same energy where I be in the store, grocery shopping, checking out, and there'd be a lady with a cart that'll hit the back of my feet or something with her car and be like, oh, and I turn around, excuse me, look like you ain't got no teeth in your mouth. Like, shit like that. That's what they do. It's not that I'm just looking for shit. These bitches is really, they like really trying to get attention. It's sad, and it's like this everywhere I go. Social media, in public. Like, at least say hi, bitch. Now, I just met a friend yesterday, just out of striking conversation. So I know, like, it's a lot of people that's weird. I'm sorry, a lot of y'all motherfuckers is just a mixture. And y'all like to spy, y'all monitoring spirits. I've realized that yesterday, just getting on my own live. People watching what I'm buying, talking about it, all of these things. Probably still watching my live, waiting for me to talk about it again. But like I said, when a motherfucker pop up on my shit, which they probably are, it don't make sense. Like, how you gonna be like, don't talk about me, but you looking at me to talk about you the whole time? That don't even make sense. I didn't go in there shit yesterday. I don't have to try to rebuttal shit. I'm not, like, that's how you know when you live in a lie, you gotta see every fucking thing so you can rebuttal. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gotta rebuttal a damn thing, because I know shit was talked about me. And it's crazy. Like, I can't trust nobody in my family. I already knew. I knew it. I posted that shit. I put it all over my thing. It just urging me, like, just came up out of nowhere. Like, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. And then my little sister go and say, I don't blame you. And then you don't want to be acting like you don't know shit and your number is in the damn text messages. I'm surprised. I'm just really much more shocked that people be acting like they don't know shit or staying out of stuff and really be in it. Like, everybody is suspect at this point. I just need a fresh start and, you know, a fresh start. I'm tired of being around this type of environment. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people will be in an environment and not even realize the shit that's happening around them. Like, to even plug into the shit. Like, how can you be in an environment and don't realize that this is happening? Are you that out of touch? See, so it's almost like this. I've had situations like all right, the job I work at, right? The harassing that I was getting, the stalking that I was getting around my job, when I would go into buildings and I would leave my cards up and then come out of a client house, come back downstairs, my cards gone. All my flyers and shit that I just put was gone. And then like it'd had me like, what the hell? Like in my mind, I would talk to my manager and let him know. But because everybody's so positive, like everybody want to be positive. Everybody really, or no, that's not true. That's not, like, they don't want to hear what I'm saying. Like, how can I tell you what's happening? Or everybody just thinks shit so crazy or whatever that they be like, that's not true. God got you, and this, that, and the other. And so, why would I want to be around people that don't even factor in that certain shit is a possibility to happen? Why would I want to people? What I've had people that I talk to about it, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I forgot." Meanwhile, I'm suffering the whole time. Hello, you forgot and want me to come back into a place that shit hasn't even been addressed or checked. That shit is crazy. And you don't even remember or care or understand or even really factor in that this is a possibility. So you don't even share my pain for me to, like, it's like y'all people want me to go through my own individual battles but be a part of that shit and not understand what's happening and not care but want me to, like, no, I'm not doing it. I have to back up from everybody that keep asking me to oh, let come do this and do that, but don't and act like they don't see what I'm going through. Like, that's weird as shit to me. To me, that's like wanting to have me around so that I could continue to talk about what's going on and they can report back or just talk about, oh, you know what she said? Like, that's what it is, like content for conversations. And people wouldn't have shit to talk about if they wasn't checking in over here. Like, if they wasn't constantly checking in every day with me, they wouldn't have shit to talk about. They wouldn't have a life. They wouldn't have a live or period. And I know that there's a lot of different conversations around my name, a lot of different speculations around my name. But the facts is, you have to actually fact check shit. You actually have to reference, and a lot of times your understanding is not facts. You understand that? A lot of the times your understanding is not facts. So you can't just hear some shit and believe it and then expect it to be looked at as a person that I will really like fuck with. Why would I fuck with somebody that don't even fact check shit for their own self? Like, you a flim flammy person. You feel me? Flim flammy, believe anything, don't stand on shit, have no purpose. Because a person with a purpose won't allow themselves to subscribe to certain things. A person with a purpose will not allow themselves to be told certain things without fact checking. And this is the reason why I always, like, I hear what people say, but I have my own feelings. I have my own reasoning behind how I do shit, how I feel, all of that. Yeah, I do shit the way I feel, right? I fact check. But the thing is, I also don't fuck with motherfuckers that be on that weird shit either. That's why I stay to myself. But when a motherfucker want to be weird, when they want to hear, I mean, ask a motherfucking question. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to eavesdrop. Ask questions. Y'all want a question? Nobody got questions? Okay. Because people pull up, next to you in the parking lot, pull their window down. They know I'm on live. They want to hear, but they ain't got questions. But like I said, when motherfuckers roll up on the back of my legs, Hispanic or whatever, and they got kids in the car, and they roll up on the back of my legs with that cart, and I'm shopping, I will slap the shit out of somebody. So I don't know if that's what the people trying to hear me say that or what. I don't know that, but leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck who it is or where I'm at. That's how it'll be. When somebody messing with you and you've always fucking with them, yeah, they're gonna be ready for whatever the fuck you bringing. Because bitch, you messing with me. It's always like that. Everywhere I go, I'm sitting chilling, minding my business, and everybody up in my shit. Okay? So that go my piece. I said what I had to say. Now let me roll my window back up. So just in case people was trying to hear that. I don't want to be in that energy, but at the end of the day, I'm just tired of people fucking with me. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Walk up to me, listen to me, whatever. I don't care. You starting with me, I'm going to try to finish that shit, honestly. Because at the end of the day, I never wanted none of this shit to start. When I assign to anything that I do, is always a purpose. I'm never in competition. I done made a song called no, jumping over fences, because literally bitches jump over fences to get in a competition that I'm not in. I'm not in a competition. I've never been in a competition. When I was born to be me, and that's all I've ever been. I always improved on myself, look towards what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck what this bitch doing of it. And at the end of the day, if I ever wanted to look up to anybody, guess what? It'll be a celebrity or something. Like I wanted to be like Beyonce when I was younger, and people used to say I look like Beyonce and all of these things. I would wear my blonde hair. It's not a bitch that I ever saw or been around that I want to be like. All of that shit be in their mind. That's why when I like, even on social media, when I feel it getting a little bit too competitive, when we was friendly at first, I will block the fuck out of you. I will cut you off, because at the end of the day, you trying to pull me in something that I'm not. It never was. I thought we was cool. And then I'll show somebody, like, I've had people that do separate things than what I do. And if somebody come to me to do it, out of respect of me knowing that person, I'll be like, oh, I know you do this here. This person want this done. And I'll just ask them, could they do it or whatever. I still have people that I've done that with put me in a competitive, like try to be competitive with me. When I'm showing you I'm collaborating, but you still trying to put that energy on me, bitch, blocked. And these people, I'm trying to tell you, still probably watching me. These are the people that I get out my way, my space, because I don't want parts of them, are the ones that become infatuated. They the ones that can't let go. Like I've let go, I forgot about you, and then I'm seeing like certain things of myself, personality traits and things like that. Yo, go check. That's why I say I have a history on social media from way, 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 way back. I've been doing creative things, creative endeavors since way, 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 way back. I've always had people, and I never knew this until recently, that always tried to stop me. Always tried to stop me. Didn't want me to do a damn thing. And as you can see from yesterday's live, I get $10,000 and buy a car, and now I done sold my son organs and shit. I like bitches don't want me to have shit. Like $10,000. That I gotta be doing something for that. Like I can't look like I got something without people. Like the conversations are starting. Ooh, what is she doing? We don't know what she's doing. What could she be doing? Like what the fuck, dude? Like I said, what do I eat make you shit? How am I eating? How the fuck the food that I eat make anybody on this planet shit other than me? That shit is coming. Like if I'm eating cancerous chocolate, I'ma catch cancer, not you, bitch. Like if I hit the jackpot for $5 million, I'ma catch that shit. I'ma have that 5 million, not you. If I fucking have a kid, I'ma be pregnant for 9 months, not you. Like what the fuck do any of my life endeavors have to do with anybody else? Like when people wanted to leave, I said that's your journey, right? What the? Why is so people still tethered to me? I'm just not understanding. I'm just tired of it. And it's making the lines blur to the point where, it could be real innocent people, but it's the way people move that mimics the same shit. So for example, yesterday I went to go get something to eat, right? And I whip into the parking lot. Mind you, you whip into the parking lot of a restaurant. It's parking spaces all in the front of the restaurant. But I wasn't going to that restaurant. I was going around. I just used the parking lot to come through. So I went around. But as I'm going around, it's a car right behind me. Every fucking way I go, he go. Then I park to the side of the restaurant where no cars at. Then he parks right there. To me, that's weird, bitch. Why are you following me? Like, people act like they don't know how to make their own decisions for themselves, even though we have different lives. Like, I'm going to Chipotle, you're going to Chili's. Why the fuck are you following me every turn I make? I'm not even, like, and the fact that I feel like you follow me, I'ma just park right here. And then you parked right there, and then you looking dumb. Like, what the fuck? That's weird to me. If I'm not attached to the car in front of me, to the side of me, to this side of me, I'm not attached to none of that shit, right? So if this car was to make a right because they gotta go here, and my store is over there, I'm going my own way. I'm not following somebody. And that's what I see. Like, it'll be people in the right hand lane. Here I come, 30 miles an hour with my blinker on going left. And it's like, oh, it registers to the person in the right hand lane that they had to go left. Me coming down the street with my blinker on makes them, oh yeah, let me hurry up and get over. And then they jump over. Like, bitch, yo, I don't know if the world needs memory vitamins, if you got the fucking injection or whatever. Like, y'all motherfuckers need y'all own slow fucking weird ass world. Like, the injection people, all the motherfucking voodoo witches, hit witchcraft, all that shit, bitch, all y'all. Like, ritual, it does the satanic covens, the all of these degenerate ass people to the culture that's not contributing, that's fucking it up even more. Like, all of y'all motherfuckers, pedophiles, rapists, all y'all need to go in one place and experiment on each other. Y'all, that's all y'all need to be filled with, is y'all own obstacles, so that you will have so much going on in your own life that what's happening in another life will hurt you to even think about it, because there's so much shit. And even when you try to tap out of the shit that's happening in your life, it's so much chaos around you, because you over here with, fucking ignorant motherfuckers and fighters and rapists and all. Like, it's always going to be something for you to do. You can do voodoo on them, witchcrafts and death magic to those people, while the rest of the motherfuckers that just want to be normal in society go to the store and not have to be watched and followed and smelled and hit by carts by Hispanic people and with their kids, all types of shit. Like, yo, we could just live regular and get back to it, while y'all motherfuckers go over there to y'all chaotic state of mind and everything. Like, y'all motherfuckers go ahead. Y'all have at it. Have at it. Yo, I pray for this, and this is where I'm using my prayers. Y'all do the witchcraft and voodoo. I'm going to use my prayers for this. And I'm going to ask the Most High, please, like, even if Iran got to hit a bomb down this bitch and half the country is fucked up and having, like, whatever it takes, get these motherfucking monsters over to one side. Like, put them all on Epstein's Island if you got to. Put them all over there. I'm just tired of every day I gotta, create some content that's messy because I'm dealing with messy people. Although it does add a little string to it. But I have other shit to talk about. We got shit to talk about, and I need my followers, my community to be in it, not these fucking thirsty ass haters, these vampirous, parasitic haters just want to come I don't know when they sleep. Like, these motherfuckers don't sleep. I'm pretty sure if I get on this bitch at 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning, like, I'm always going to have some motherfucking haters all around the clock. Like, they're going to be here absorbing information and trying to collect data. I understand what's happening. But I'm ready for this shit to hit the fan. I'm ready for all this shit to come to a head so that we can have some normalcy, okay? There's some things with health that I want to talk about, some changes with my community, with my tribe that I do want to talk about. Things that's going to help us sustain longevity without nano technology from AI robots, okay? This is about life form and being organic to this planet. Mother Nature and everything that's organic to this planet is going to help us. We're going to have help from all the other sides. So I want you to understand that the more and more you see me separate and just lush people off, you got to get that way. Like we have to create the separation. It's almost like a snake shedding its skin, a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. The cocoon is trash. Once you become a butterfly, you understand your mind, your butterflyism. That cocoon that was holding you back is trash as fuck. That's like the people that's around you telling you, girl, that ain't gonna work. Girl, yeah, all that. Yeah, all that negative shit that people like to put on you, that's what that is. That's the cocoon. Come out of that bitch, see your true colors, open up your mind, and the mind is the wealth. The mind is what's going to create everything around you. It's not what you got or in the bank account or this or that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to what's in that bank account because at the end of the day, right, we have our wealth in our pocket. The bank understands that the chambers of the bank is the bank's pocket, and then they can invest the money in some type of way to multiply it while it's sitting. So that's the way we have to think when it comes to our wealth in our own pockets. What ways can we make this wealth double and triple and quadruple? Because that's what the banks do. But we have to separate ourselves with that line from the matrix. Let the banks go over there with Epstein and all the Harry Potter bitches and niggas and all the disease motherfuckers and hateful evil people, all that shit. Get out of here. Or if you want to give us a island, we'll go. Whatever it gotta be. We don't give a fuck. We just want to separate. That's how I feel. Like I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever it is, I'll make it better. Just separate me from these people. And also, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start some type of, whether it's a class action, some type of movement. I have to figure this out. And bring it to all of the platforms from um, TikTok to Instagram to Facebook. All those are the ones I really care about because those are the ones I use. Even though I know Meta and Facebook might be harder, Facebook and Instagram might be a little harder. I don't know, but I'm going to try anyway. And YouTube, right? And what I'm going to do is this: bring to the awareness of over the years, and I'm going to collect data and do research of all the scamming, because I got scammed on Facebook from back when they was like, we'll flip your money like it should literally be a fucking class action. It should be something, because as a platform owner, how the fuck don't you know what's going on your platforms? You got groups and gangs of people, like people that died and committed suicide from being bullied and stalked and all this shit. People using other people's identities and lying and shit and talk about they not and they are. Like, yo, I'm tired of it. And at the end of the day, the same thing I'm doing with my son is the same power that I'm going to exhibit when it comes to everything that I don't like. I'm not about to take shit. And because, these people can go around continuing to harass and then try to blame other people and all this, the platforms know who the fuck it is. Let's be honest. Whether you know it or not, the platforms know who the fuck it is. So when you bring an awareness to these platforms, a major awareness, and start a petition, and more people can identify with being stalked and harassed and stuff than they can with their child dying. So this right here is definitely going to be a movement, and I'm going to create it because I'm sick of these people thinking they could get away with shit. Along with the other investigations that's going on, this will help to pull the rug up from a lot of information that's being held, because now it's being exposed as a major problem. And this is going on with a lot of people talking out about it. And in fact, I've started I've started to bookmark. Why do I look like my nephew? I know that I am. I started to book started to do little cluster groups on my TikTok, gang stalking shit. You know, and all the videos that talk about gang stalking, all the different people, all of that. This lady was just talking about her neighbors when she come out the house, like watching neighbors because they be watching you. Soon as you come out, then they come out. Same shit be happening to me, yo. Same fucking shit. And the more it's like the more that people see that it's just not me talking about it. It's black women, it's white men, it's black thugs, it's you see the different faces. People will start to be like, oh yeah, like I know what I'm doing. So I'm creating that for people, for the non-believers to see that as many people, they have many experiences and different stories and ways of telling it. So we understand how this is happening to us. We're getting fucking gang stalked. I'm tired of it. It happened with my son. And at first it used to be, to the point where, like when I was homeless with my daughter, like I had to be out there. I had to. Now it's like y'all jumping over fences. Like literally, I'm literally inconsistent as fuck. Like I don't have a regular schedule on any fucking thing I do. Lets me know that these motherfuckers are spending time, like they going out of their way to make sure they catch every fucking thing. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is or nothing. Like it's sporadic times of days. It's not like somebody could sit there and be like, okay, every day at 7:15 she goes to Royal Farms and get a cup of hazelnut coffee. She puts 2 creams. Like I'm random as fuck. So, yo, these motherfuckers are putting in extra work, extra time. And the fact that they could tell me what I'm talking about lets me know that they've never stopped watching. Regardless of who you want to say, yo, you're watching me. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? Like, I don't know what the fuck people saying about me until they come to me and say it on my posts. I don't give a fuck what they're saying about me. Really? You know what I'm saying? Everything that's why I always I lead with ask questions. You know how many people don't want to ask questions? I feel like people don't want to ask questions because they want to believe or they want, like, it makes them feel better to just, believe certain things. It's funny as fuck. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm gonna continue to show up. I'm gonna continue to do what I need to do because it's just gonna be little small things that's just gonna tell on itself. It's going to it's too many people that's watching, it's too many investigations going, and all I know is, nigga, I moved to my house. You know what I'm saying? I drive and do Grubhub. I smoke my weed. I eat my food. I scroll on TikTok and I make my videos. That's it. I don't even have a circle. I don't talk to nobody like that. Like I might go visit my mother and my sister or whatever. I don't have nobody around me. So with that being said, when motherfuckers is coming for me and that's all I do, I don't have no friends. Like it's been people trying to spin a block. I don't even let them, like, cause it's like what do I want the same people that been in my life and had a chance to do great things with me and you didn't? Like why I'm 40 now. Like I don't want none of that shit in my life. None of it. I don't want nothing that I had because where did it get me but this where I'm at now, being stalked, harassed, people watching my pockets, people harassing me, like that's bullshit. I don't want none of them motherfuckers around me. I don't care to have old friends, nothing. Cause it's nothing but trash. Like nobody ever wanted to build shit. Nobody ever wanted to, like, everything everybody's saying, if they ever wanted to build, I done had business after business after business after, if anybody ever wanted to expand, make it better, have a family business, do anything, yo, I done it. Nobody supported me do shit. Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. Not none of these bitch niggas, nothing. The only niggas helped me was probably Smooth and like the dude Spency and them, they came to me and performed this shit. But as far as like promoting it to their people, they was like, oh, we know. Like, my idea is I'm just starting off, right? I don't have a lot of people that's just sucking my ass while where I'm like, hey guys, I'm having a party, and then 20 million people come. That and matter of fact, that used to happen. But before after witchcraft and all and Harry Potter popped into my life, then everything I did started being so desolate. Like, Yo, when I used to throw parties, I had people from middle school coming to my parties, and we grown. So that go to tell you how shit used to be. Like, my life was good as fuck. Friends, I had friends, all of that stuff. Like, and then after desolate people that do magic, you know, come around, everything just start falling apart, and you don't even realize why until you get older and see that the same motherfuckers are still doing the same shit that they've been doing. And it's just the fact that you caught on, and now because I'm wondering why, people used to call me stupid all the time in my family. People used to be like, little girl. Like, I'm 30 fucking 5 years old. Why are you still calling me a little girl? Like, always just wanted to keep me little, like keep me young minded, or like I just bewildered, like I was crazy. Keep telling people I'm crazy or weird. Like, nobody wanted me to be myself. And if I did, it was like people just came around. You should do this. You should do that. You should. What? Why is y'all? I'm the oldest one. Why do y'all have so much investment in my life, in my family? What's going on? I didn't call none of y'all to come and do that. And at the end of the day, if it was supposed to be like a fucking gathering, like a fucking gathering. The fact that people was just invested in my life everywhere the fuck I went, like, it's so weird. Like, I don't want nobody, none of that shit in my life no more. I'm just ready for a fresh start with new people that don't have those personality characteristics. I don't want to deal with the shit. I'm tired. Like, so, I've always wondered why the Most High kept me looking young for a long time. I will always be like, why? I mean, he always kept me looking young. And I'd be like, I would always say that, like, he keeping me young for a reason. And that would give me hope and faith to know that something in my future was going to be great. I just didn't know. And I didn't know how, it would turn out like this. I didn't know I would have to do my future without my son. I don't know what, but again, my son was the most tainted out of my family. Like, they used to fuck with his mind. Like, I never had my son to me. Like, everything that I want to be able to, do with my son, everybody else had a first, second, third opinion. Like, this is exactly why I keep my kid away. Like, now with my daughter, she ain't going over nobody's house, because she just, nope. If she do, I'm coming. I don't just let my daughter come because it's like, people just don't, the same people that protect their kids have no boundaries with other people's kids. And then they try to make it look like you loose or you this and that. No, that shit, y'all put that shit on me. Just like when I was a kid, like an infant, how the fuck did I always hit in my head passing out? How am I under beds? How am I always passed out somewhere? Like, that don't make sense. I know that shit gotta weigh into like what's happening with my head now. How am I getting knocked out all the time? I've been knocked out a lot. Knocked out, ran into walls, got knocked out. My stepfather picked me up, put me on his shoulder. The ceiling fan hit me in my eye. I would have been they told me I would have been a cyclops. I got the mark right there. Hit me in my shit, knocked me out. Why was that happening so much? Like, it's just certain things that I remember. Like, that shit, this family is crazy. Crazy. And then when I come around the world, I mean, not a world, but I've been in this city all my life. So it makes sense that maybe more people included in this shit that I thought. I already said that. Like, this is bigger than just, what Job Corps and all. Like, this started from Baltimore. It went up to Job Corps. All of this shit is tying into us being gang stalked. Then I'm looking, and my son was in Towson. He had an assault charge. I didn't know about that. And then a year, right, almost a exact smack year, he gets killed in Job Corps. Like, it's just a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit that just not sitting right with me. And my isolation is by design. They don't want me to be able to talk to somebody. And every time I talk to, like, every time I try to talk to my family, like, oh, I just want to forget about it. Like, that's why I'm just by myself with it. It's so weird. Like, like, everything that was said yesterday, like, every fucking thing, like, it's just making sense. Because when I'm looking at people, like, why is y'all acting like that? Why is y'all don't want to talk about it? Like, it's things that I want to talk about to somebody that can help me, like, yeah, put two and two together. And I just feel like that shit just gotta stay in my mind. Or that's why I started my social media platform too, because this is crazy. And the fact that I also got people going behind me working against me as I'm trying to build, I'm making my social media, people lying on me behind my back, people attacking my social media platforms, and then trying to confuse me and make me think it's other people when I know it's different groups of people that's doing it, including the people that's telling me they not. Cause it's like, come on now, before all of this, the same person that you telling me ain't do it is the person that came on my page talking about the spells. So how the fuck y'all not in it? Everybody's in it. Y'all all in it. Like, this shit is weird as fuck. And that's why it make me feel like the people, like, my channel's not it's not really doing nothing, because the same people that's in it, that whatever weird shit going on around us is the same people watching me. Like, it's so weird, yo. Like, YouTube has the less, like, you can't just go blocking people how you can on other things. Like, you can still see their videos, or something. Like, they can still watch you. Like, it's the worst shit ever. It's almost like being watched by a pervert and taking a shower. Like, you taking a shower and a pervert just watching you. It's so violating to know people that you don't like and can't stand is obsessed with you and got to continue to watch you to verify what you say so that they can fact check you or try to come up with stories that go around what you say. Like, if you was innocent, you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to watch every fucking thing and go everywhere I go and try to suppress the shit. Like, innocent people don't do that. They just go on about their business. You feel me? That's what I'm doing. Like, going on about my business, and I'm just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, when I get on TikTok, I got all these opportunities TikTok giving me. I can sell products. I got collaborations, and it's like, soon as I stop, and then I got invited to the creators program and shit. So now I'm around people that's actually creating, like, big creators in a group, and they give me tips and stuff like that. But then when I get on my live, I got all these people just, it'll be like the same four people, or it'll be like one person to come, then they get off. Once that one person get off, soon as that one other person get on, then they'll watch me for a long time. And this is the same how it used to be. Now all of a sudden I got somebody that made a page of me with things that I was saying on my live. Like, come on now, you're not who. I don't have that many enemies that is going to, like, all right. So, for instance, the life insurance people. Most of these life insurance people, they not gonna sit up there and get dead pictures of my son, like Masons and shit like that. They would be in traffic. Like, I would say these are the ones that's following me. Like, when I go into buildings and put my flyers, they coming in taking my flyers. They following me in traffic, shit like that, right? I'm not beefing with, like, bitches and niggas where somebody like, yeah, bitch, I'm coming. I don't have that type of beef. It's weird fucking spiritual weirdos beef. Like, I'm not beefing with nobody. All these people got beef against me, honestly, put it that way. So I got those jealous weirdos, right? Then it's other people that's like, that I said, I did cut ties with a long time ago, but for some reason in their mind, I don't know what the fuck they got going, and they keep coming on my page talk about spells activated. Like, I know these people got to be the same people using my deceased son's pictures. Like, who else got time to literally do that? Who else had the time to literally fuss with me for hours and hours and hours? Who got time to literally sit there and make fake pages and do this shit? Like, who? Is it the trash people that's out here in traffic? Because the people that I'm getting stalked and harassed by is the people that's out here. I can see them. Like, that's why I rolled my windows down. Like, we could literally, if they wanted to punch me, do anything, we could literally get it cracking. Right? Then there's the people that don't want me to know it's them. So they'll send people that they know, like they say, they know people. Yeah, it's the same people. So they probably paying these people or something, because they got the same behaviors. Like, it's people that they know that they sending to my platforms to do the same thing. Just watch me, record me, whatever it is, collect information. It's not the regular TikTok people, because normal TikTok people would say something. Like every time a regular, like when they not doing whatever they doing to stop my views, I don't know what the fuck they know. But they've been, that's why I said they've been studying this shit, scamming all this shit for so long, guidelines. Like you gotta know something. Because the same shit happened on my first page. The same people was on my first page saying the same things before my first page got taken down. So how am I not supposed to believe that on my second page y'all found me again and the same thing is happening, and y'all sending people that y'all feel like can, act like she your friend or whatever, and then they act like they want to help, but these people is with y'all, and I start to pick up on the vibes. Block the bitch. I don't care if they help me or not. Block that person, because I know y'all just trying to get information. And now when I'm getting money making opportunities, is nobody, like, my live isn't organic. Live is actually like, you can purchase this or do this to get more views. It's the fact that people probably getting up there reporting it, and every time I get to explaining it or saying it, they reporting it as I'm bullying. Who on TikTok knows me that well? Like, I'm new to the platform. Like, I don't know none of these TikTok people. I'm just like everybody else, right? So who is it on there that know me that fucking well that they just, if TikTok is giving me opportunities, I'm in the discords with people, like, who is it that know me that well that want to talk about my son and all of this? Like, come on, it would be a different type of thing, a different type of harassment. When it's leading back to my son and you using pictures of death around the corner, it's somebody sending me death magic. It's somebody that want me to die, because if I die, then I won't be able to tell the truth. I won't be able to verify, I won't be able to say, that's why they want me dead. Then my daughter will be open for another line of income. That's all it's about, the income. So she'll be another revenue or income. I'll be out the way. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say. The people that was always jealous and hated in the first place can feel comfortable and happy and like the world is big and they can exist now because I'm dead. And the liars could continue to lie and get out of whatever trouble they've been doing behind the scenes all the way up to this time for them to even make these lies in the first place. That's the whole big thing. And if it's to the point where, they feel like enough harassment, enough people, being mean or whatever, she'll feel like nobody wants to see her. Nobody likes her. Nobody is worried about her work. Yo, when I look at my skits alone, I be cracking the fuck up. I know my work good. And I think it's exceptional. I don't have a phone holder. I'm doing it with my hands and I'm still getting good angles. So I know my work good. Is a bunch of hating ass motherfuckers and people that don't want people to see my work. So y'all constantly keep coming and y'all constantly keep trying to reduce. I don't know what y'all doing to reduce my views, but it's so crazy. I'm like, yo, I refuse to pay for bots. I'm not paying for bots. I'm going to sit here until organic people actually realize that I exist, because y'all doing y'all the most to keep me surrounded by clowns that want to play gaslight in my face and make me feel like, oh, well, your show, you starting to get views, and it's all their people that keep coming over here fucking with me, gaslighting me. And that's why they wanted me to believe that, oh, people do this on YouTube and TikTok, so that I could just continue to be harassed and think that this is normal behavior. Like, this is not normal behavior. You know what I'm saying? I watch other people that they get up there and they don't have the same fucking thing. I know it's not. This is just specific for me. They don't have the same harassment. They don't have the same people in their lives. So it would make sense. They don't have the same harassment. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know this is specific for me. It's specific for me to want to, for them. Basically, they want me to get low self-esteem. Because before, being in the shelter, I wasn't posting. They could say anything. They could do anything. Even if somebody was getting fraud on me, like collecting money on me or whatever. Because apparently I don't know who my dad is. Like, it's shit going on in my family that some fraud could literally be going on. Because I don't even know who my real parent is. Apparently, you feel me? And that shit is like, how is somebody younger than me telling me that when I feel like I should have been told that shit? And I always felt like those people wasn't my family because I looked way more exotic than the Dandridges. Like, nobody that don't look like my dad. I don't have no feature. Like, I just never felt like that. I just felt like I belonged to some fucking Chinese man at a store, at the corner store or some shit. But at the end of the day, nobody's telling me that. But y'all can come and continue to, like, yo, I just want people to leave me alone. That's all. And these one and two people that keep popping up, I don't feel like it's somebody that want to get information. I feel like it's the same people that was here yesterday. I don't feel like it's somebody that's a new person. These people they want to see what I'm talking about so that they can go back and do whatever they got to do on their end. Right? And the reason why I'm clearing the air right now and saying these things now, because again, I know they're lying. I know they send up there, you know, oh, we ain't going to mess with you again. But the same two people, y'all probably the same motherfuckers here. Same people. Like, they not letting my life go. They not letting me flourish. Because they want to be like all around it. That's why I'm going to just continue to do what I got to do on my end. With that being said, I'm about to go start my day. I got a couple of fun things that I need to do, and I'll talk to you guys later on.